Welcome back to LatiNation. While crews in the streets of New York City typically play the growing urban sport of handball just for bragging rights, the top players like Timbo, Gonzalez, and Jasmin are on a mission to get New York-style wall handball into some real competition, including the Summer Olympics. And while some might still think of it as a street sport that doesn't have a chance, handball is actually a pastime rising from the underground to major league status. In fact, we got an all-access pass to the New York City Handball Championships, where teams from the 5 boroughs play for gold. Check this out.
En Acción, brought to you by the U.S. Army. They're strong, then there's Army strong. New Yorkers might think of it as their own homegrown sport, but wall ball handball has taken off globally thanks to players like Timbo Gonzalez and Jasmin, athletes who have made it their mission to make New York-style handball an Olympic game.
We have walls all over New York. We have over 2,000 handball courts. So you will find in a lot of these urban areas in New York City, everybody plays the sport, but predominantly it is dominated, I would say, by the Latin community.
When you say New York City, handball, what it means is the world, because New York City is a crucible of cultures. So I think when you say handball is a New York City sport, it means that it literally can be played by any culture out there.
There are 33 countries that are currently playing handball professionally. And to the contrary, in the United States, we don't have a professional league right now. That is something that I'm trying to accomplish here in New York. But ironically, the best players in the world come from right here in New York City.
Well, the main thing is in handball, when someone looks at it, what they come across, the idea is it's just a ball getting hit on the wall. But it's so much more than that. You know, every position you play in opens an angle or a shot to another position, a counter position. So the way you judge someone is actually by their mind, by the way they place their shots, by the way they place their body, you know, and the game gets very technical. Every detail matters. And that's why the game is so special.
It has been a struggle for me to sort of change the perception of the sport, because it is a street sport. It's predominantly played in the streets of New York, but as I said earlier, it's played in 33 countries around the world, and they play with uniforms, and they have spectators, and they have big corporations backing them up. It's a little harder to get the sponsorships here in New York because they don't see how big the sport is. We have a huge, huge following. So as you can probably hear, right now the crowd in New York is extremely intense. It's more than an underground sport. Right now, we're crossing over. And that's because New Yorkers are genuinely passionate. We're passionate about everything, and we're especially passionate about the sport of handball. We have gained the interest of the International Olympic Committee. We did put on an exhibition in Cali, Colombia at the World Games, and they absolutely love the sport. The sport has a following, whether it's grassroots following here in New York or overseas. We're trying to get the sport recognized by the Olympic Committee to hopefully invite us to the Olympics and make this an Olympic sport one day.
I was asked to go to Colombia for the World Games that was thrown, represent Team USA. We actually did good. We won the event, Team USA. Showed them our talent, you know, because our sport is just as good as any sport out there, I believe. And we're going to go all out to show them what is our sport about and how good it can be in the Olympics for everybody. We just have to keep showing them.
It may come across as a very rugged sport, but what it is competition. It's the willingness to win and the willingness to be better than someone else. That's why the sport is so good and it's so presentable. It's just a special jewel, and you know, it's like a diamond in the rough. It just has to be uncovered, and it shines.